Hello, my Gemini and Gemini Rising friends, Sandra from For Your Chi, here today to do your March 2023 Tarot and Oracle card reading, first 6 houses here on YouTube. The extended reading 7 through 12 is contained in the description box below. It's on Patreon. Also, for anyone that wants a reading, I will put my email address in the description box, and you can reach out to me if you would like that. The very interesting month here, Gemini. So, memories of love. You are reminiscent of times past. Now, many Geminis have just broken off a relationship, or they're in the process of doing so. And I know because a whole bunch of Geminis reached out to me at one time. So, you may be feeling this nostalgia. However, it is not time to reverse any of those decisions. And especially, I'm not going to get into it because it's in the extended, but especially when I look at your romance angel cards, because let's just say this, you need to keep the slate clean. I'll let you read in between the lines. What's the advice card? Get more information here, okay, before you totally go down this reminiscing of times past. Get more information because it's like you're not thinking clearly in the first couple of days of March. And this feeling will go away quickly. It will be ushered out quickly within the first 7 days. But maybe even quicker than that. It might be 3 or 4. Well. You pulled the Devil card in your second house of money and stuff. So this is definitely a clear warning not to overspend. Watch your budget. Don't overdo it. If you can prevent big purchases, I would prevent them. You could be just out shopping and all of a sudden you're in the mood for this and that, and then you're like, wow. You're thinking, where did all your money go? And then you're going to have to take stuff back to the store because you're not going to be able to make the electric bill payment or something like that. Now, while this message isn't great, I don't want you to be too concerned about it. This is just a message to mind your P's and Q's with your spending. Don't overdo it. Don't go overboard. Don't watch the QVC or the Home Shopping Network. You did pull big happy changes here. Okay, so while the message is not to overspend in March, there is a time coming where you are creating a situation where you're making more money, you're receiving money. Okay, so just don't overdo it in March, that's all. But also, try not to worry about it too much. Your third house rules brother, sister, firm foundations. Well, they have laid the groundwork for what they're going to do next. So I like that. What's the advice card? Let go of what's no longer serving them, what's no longer working. Some of them may need to actually leave a relationship because whoever they're with is a total drag. Or they could be dragging them down. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you live. Love begins. Your cup is about to overflow with joy. Also, this could be talking about your father or father figure. He could be loving something about his life right now. I get the feeling that it's temporary, though. Pay attention to this. Watch out for this. You did pull a no card here. So the Ace of Cups, while it is a good message, this does feel like a temporary feeling to me. Okay, things could shift very quickly in your home. Or this could be a brief visitor. Sometimes the card that shows up in the fourth house is a visitor because people do come to visit homes, okay? And then they come in for the weekend, it's spectacular, and then they leave and it's like it's back to normal. Okay, your 5th house. Your social life, your fun, your friends, dating life for those of you who are single. Victory and success here. Okay, so this is definitely a green light to say yes to all those social invitations. Geminis love to go to social invitations. They are the life of the party. You did pull improving health here, so you could be feeling better and therefore you're wanting to go out more. Maybe you have more energy now, which is spectacular. Now that we are seeing more of the sun coming into springtime. Also, you may have a friend who was a little under the weather and you haven't seen them for some time, and now they are feeling better, and so now the two of you are going out, and therein lies the victory and success message and card. Your 6th house, your work and health, accelerated motion. You could be saying yes to something at work that you regret later, or in the health department. Just pay attention to who approaches you and asks you to be on a project, be a project lead on a certain team, doing something new at work. You could regret it. The other thing that I'm getting is someone could have a doctor's appointment where you're trying to alleviate some sort of ailment, and the doctor is suggesting some sort of medication, and you're like, yeah, I'll take it, but then there's side effects with the medication, so you always have to weigh in, those side effects versus whatever relief you feel, if any. So while this is not medical advice, it is common sense. Talk to your doctor. If they prescribe you something new, make sure you're asking what those side effects are so that you know, right? That you know what you might experience, and then pay attention to it. You did pull abundance here, though. So, if this is related to work, it could be a situation where they dangle this carrot and they're like, hey, Gemini, come do this project for us. We really need you to do it because no one else has the energy and the drive that you do. And we're going to give you some more money. And then it's like, okay, I'll do it. And then you sign up for it and it totally sucks. Pay attention for that. Now, again, it's a trade-off, right? Yeah, there's more money, but it's going to suck. And the question is, how bad? Okay, let's move on to your tarot cards of who's coming into your 7th house of primary relationships. We have the 2 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is an earth sign. Taurus. Also Virgo and Capricorn, but I'm feeling more like a Taurus there for you. We have the Magician. I would read this as a Scorpio, as my reader has taught me. However, once again, the Magician has all 4 elements on his table, which means all 12 signs of the zodiac. I cannot rule out any zodiac sign here for you. And it could be that you are juggling multiple people right now, trying to figure out who's right for you, or in between a relationship, or a situationship, I should say. That's just kind of how the energy feels for you, Gemini. Or you could be single. It could be that you're single and looking for someone or not. You haven't made up your mind yet there. All right, so if you want to continue into the extended reading, we're going to be going over houses 7 through 12. 7th house is your primary relationship. We're going to be looking at that, including romance, angel cards, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies to you, your 9th house of your travel and school, 10th house of career and your mother, 11th house, your child or your best friend, for those of you that don't have children, in your 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in June. Blessings.